Hi, John Morgan here with the Keep Growing podcast, your source for weekly weather and a planting guide for the Mid-Ohio Valley. Up first, we have a winner to announce. I used Grok, X's AI, to pick a random number at, random, out of the 345 entries we had for our Mother's Day gift card drawing. It picked number 237, which corresponds to Tina Moorhead in our list of entries. Congratulations, Tina! Also, this was the first time we used AI to pick the winner. I'll embed the X thread in our show notes. Anyhow, now, let's dig into the week ahead. We're looking at a wet weekend with daytime temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Then, going into next week, we'll dry out and heat up until a cold front and storms arrive midweek. Then it currently looks like we'll warm up again heading into next weekend. However, if the forecast holds, next weekend is looking drier. Today, Saturday, May 18th, even though it's wet, it's a good time to install row covers to keep insects off of cabbage and broccoli. Just keep in mind that if you grow a Victory-style garden, you'll want to avoid packing down the soil on wet days. That's one of the many benefits of raised beds, is that they are more accessible on wet spring days. On Monday, May 20th, prune azaleas, viburnum, lilac, and forsythia after they've finished blooming. Right now, rhododendrons are in full bloom, so obviously, don't prune them. Tuesday, May 21st, begin control measures for cucumber beetle. Yellow sticky traps work well for this. I also recommend Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew. It's an all-natural pesticide derived from a toxin produced by a type of bacteria. On Wednesday, May 22nd, plant eggplant. And also, it's that time to give your compost a turn to keep it cooking. On Thursday, May 23rd, this is this month's full moon. It's also an excellent time to get spooky and plant your jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. Did you know that Ohio is one of the top pumpkin growers in the U.S.? In 2023, the Buckeye State grew 40,000 tons. Friday, May 24th, is a great time to plant an herb garden. I'll add a link in the show notes to a recent blog post about planting an herb garden specific to our region. This next suggestion might be a bit controversial, but some gardeners swear by it. That is pruning your tomatoes at first blooming. The idea is that by removing the first blooms of the season, you keep that plant from wasting energy, and in turn, it gets stronger. Finally, we have Saturday, May 25th. Along those same lines, it's time to start staking and tying your tomatoes. Personally, I'm a fan of the Florida weave. I'll add a video about this method to the show notes too. Also, if you're so inclined, now is the time to trellis cucumbers. See what I did there? Inclined. Like a cucumber trellis? Yeah, gardening humor. On that note, I'll end this week's episode. Make sure you head over to the show notes at bobsmarket.com/keepgrowing for all the supplemental material this week, and also a transcript of this episode. And of course, until next time, keep growing.